Love can leave me so.
Living in the moment, and the moment is the future.
Love can leave me so.
Hello, Facebook. This is Benny D coming at you live with another edition of Benny D Primetime. Welcome, 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 welcome. Boy, do we have a wonderful show for you today. So let's get right to it. Joining Benny D Primetime today is the star and director of the film Eddie Fox and the Lost Treasure, coming out soon in Los Angeles. And I'm looking forward to having them on my show today. And I met them through We Make Movies. Please say hello to Josh Margulies and Stella Tinucci.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, woohoo!
Hey,
Yeah.
how are you guys?
Great to be here, Benny.
That's great. I mean, congratulations on the film.
Thank you. We're
Thank you.
excited. Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited. It's just in the final stages of post production, and it'll be coming out soon. It's hot to trot.
Yeah. So Josh, you starred in the film, and Stella, if I got it correct, did you direct the film or?
Yeah, I directed, I wrote it, and I produced. And Josh actually was acting and producing as well. So
Yeah, as in I helped cast, and I found I come from Hawaii, so I was able to find a good crew down there, and some just had some great help from people, the producing side of things,
Absolutely. That's great. I mean, I'm looking forward to watching it or seeing it whenever it's available because I really like to get to know your work. It's really amazing.
Yeah, it was fun.
I met you two at We Make Movies, and Stella, I don't know if we had a direct conversation yet. I mean,
I'm not sure because it's been a while, because of what's going on in the world right now. But we've been to We Make Movies many times, so maybe I just saw you in the background or something when we were having physical events and stuff. So.
Yeah, I mean, I know you two just had a baby. That's really great.
Yeah, she's
down
down here.
Just having floor time.
Ready to pop up into the screen if need be. But
yeah, maybe you'll meet her in a bit, but she's playing right now.
Absolutely. Well, this is great about the film. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I mean, is it a feature or is it a short? I mean,
it's a feature film. And actually, heads up, there's on the 12th of March, we're gonna release. So put in the calendar. We're gonna release on the 12th of March the trailer, the official trailer for the feature film for the Eddie Fox and the Lost Treasure.
That's great. I mean, we'll look forward to that, and I'll make sure to post about it on my show when we can expect the trailer. It's unbelievable. Yeah. So
yeah, it's a really well done trailer. Found a European team to do the editing for us, and we got a sales agent through some hard work of finding that, and they're helping us market it.
Yeah.
We feel really lucky and blessed, and I know that it's just one role like that for me, like the perfect play an adventure treasure hunter guy. So it's just one perfect role, and I'll be on the way to making millions, because that's what it's about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd love to know about your experience at We Make Movies because I joined it during the pandemic, and it's really been a fun experience. Getting to know Jack Sulo, getting to know all the crew at We Make Movies. It's been a really great experience for me during the pandemic, and like I'd like to know how it's been for you guys, like pre-pandemic, pre-pandemic, like during the pandemic. What's it been like for you?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I do miss, of course, the real events because I like how they keep the dynamism and the sense of community, which is really strong and something that's much needed in these times. So I really appreciate that, and it's really amazing to be able to still connect with all the. It's like a little family, LA can be kind of lonely sometimes. Even even if we're together, for instance, it can feel lonely just in your little shell. So they do create that sense of community and family. So
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm looking forward to when the pandemic is over to travel to LA so that I could meet everyone in person when we make movies goes back in person. And I know the pandemic has been really hard, but I believe that we will have a bright future ahead of us for filmmaking and all that. I know the news seems a little out of sorts, but I feel like we have a brighter future than we think.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, yes, and I mean, the thing is, first of all, we all are going through the same thing together. And it's not like there's this area in the world that's affected the entire world. So you feel like, okay, I'm not. It's really. That's one thing, and the other thing is it creates other opportunities. To be honest, I don't think we would be so far into finishing that project if it was not for some opportunities that were built up because of the pandemic. There was less big movies being shot, so more opportunities for more independent movies to be picked up by different companies.
Yeah, I guess you never really know where the opportunity is going to come, especially in this business. In a very like specific sense of the term, you can't have a formula. You can't have like this step ladder to success. There's people that go at it for 30 years and then they make it, and there's people that go at it for 50 years and they don't make it. But it's about the journey. It's about making that journey strong and being there, being aware of yourself and finding your own self-confidence in that journey. And this could be just another challenge and step in the journey along.
What do you think the future of filmmaking will be, and what do you think the future of the theater will be? Like, I mean, in my eyes, I think it's going to be bright. And when we get back to being in theaters in person, it's going to be a big.
I mean, I can't predict the future. I feel like it's changing, though. Even in the past, several months, it has changed. I know that I'm more comfortable. And I still get nervous, like doing scenes and stuff, like I did with Jack the other night. But like, I'm more comfortable being in front of the camera like this. I'm definitely more comfortable with my self tapes, which is big because that's pretty much all the auditions now. I'm getting more comfortable working out the little kinks of sending things, which is really annoying sometimes, how specific you have to be and everything like that. But I think that we're all becoming more digital, which is good. But it's a little bad in the long term. About theater, I just, fingers crossed, I'm knocking on wood, hoping that that's gonna be able to make a recovery. It will. It's been here for hundreds and thousands of years, right? That's the original. But people got to loosen up. People got to relax a little bit and just say, "Fuck it, we're just going for it. We're doing the theater," and
Oh yeah, that's from moment to come. Yeah, and I mean, I keep reading about the fact that actually for independent filmmaking, it's a great opportunity for them. So there she is.
Oh, we have an appearance by Josh and Stella's daughter on my show. That's really great.
And this is Eloise.
Eloise, welcome to Benny D Primetime. We really appreciate you being here. This is just
the latest edition. She likes to laugh, but she'll do the theater right here. The home theater.
Yeah, well, you got a great family.
Oh, thanks.
Good looking family,
Thanks.
Yeah. But yeah, like bright future ahead of us for theater, knock on wood.
Mm-hmm.
Knock on wood. So
yeah, because I know for myself in acting, that was one of the greatest moments of being in the front on the stage. It's that instant gratification that you get, that the audience when you're on, even though you don't take yourself out of that role, but that feedback from the audience of like either the laughter or the silence or whatever it is in the scene, that became addictive to me, and you don't have that on the screen. In the screen, it's like, all right, you know, action, and then everyone's completely silent. But you know, if you're doing that scene, you're in that moment, and then it's on the tape or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're very different mediums.
Yeah. So, well, I wish you luck on the film. And
Thank you.
I mean, if we have like an online premiere, or a in-person premiere, you know, maybe if it's in person, maybe I'll fly out to Los Angeles after the pandemic's over, and I'll come see it. Or, you know, if you have a virtual premiere, maybe I'll tune in. I'll tune in and watch your film. See, you know, yeah. Or I'll buy it. Like, do you plan on giving it to streaming platforms? Like, what do you think will
Yeah.
happen?
So really the goal is to get distribution, as I mean, obviously, and streamings, as you know, there's so many options, and beyond just Netflix, Amazon, and so forth. Especially Amazon right now is just being very, very tough on indie filmmakers. But yeah, there's a lot of opportunities for distribution. And you were talking about the future of films after pandemic. Honestly, that's kind of what I was saying. I keep hearing that for independent filmmaking, it's really great for us because, of course, there are less movies being shot, so more content is needed, and that's where all the films that are being made outside of the studio industry is it's there's so many of us that have a content that we can show to those platforms. So I have good hopes for that project, really.
Sounds great. I mean, and I did an independent film project before COVID as well. We're hoping to like put in festivals when COVID is come and gone, and you know is less of an issue. So I mean, I'll keep you informed of that film too. So yeah, it was
Yeah.
my first lead.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
What's the title?
Older Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you both being on on my show today, and like it's really great to have you and learn more about the film. It's been really great to have you, and I really look forward to talking to you both again soon. It's really great, or seeing you at We Make Movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I really like We Make Movies. It's a really good place for me to perform and work. Like, what did you think of my monologue the other night for We Make Movies?
What did go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I see you as very comedic. So for me, like it would made me laugh, but I don't think that was what the character was going for. I liked your energy. However, it was great to see. It was great to see, and that was the first time I'd see you perform. And so overall, I loved it. However, I'm not sure if the genre was suitable.
Well, I'll take that feedback, but
Okay.
yeah.
And Jack and I are gonna probably work on another scene and put it up there next time because everyone's
Sounds great. Sounds
Goo
great.
gaga over our scene and our chemistry, and it for me, we were better in rehearsal. I mean, that's just how I felt. Like at times we were more connected. But all in all, I think the scene went well.
Yeah.
I mean, we got we hit all the points and we got it all across. So
Yeah.
awesome.
Jack and Josh and Stella, I thank you very much for coming on our show today. That's really great.
Yeah, man.
Thank
Of
you.
course.
Yeah.
Thank you very
So
much.
March 12th, that's the trailer date.
Yeah.
Sounds great. We will inform the viewers about it when it's time. So
Yep. All right, great.
Great. Thank you.
we'll be back later with more prime time.